Hey guys, Landon Peterson. I was just gonna show you something that I've been working on, something that I find really effective for our picking hand. And this all kind of goes back to the Troy Grady Cracking the Code series, in which he pretty much distills the pick into two different things, which is either a downward pick slant, which basically means that you're holding the pick so that the edge, so that the tip is facing up. It's kind of confusing because you think the tip's up, meaning that it's an upward, but it's actually a downward, according to him. Okay, so you have down, and then you also have upward pick slant, which basically means that you are going to bring the tip of the pick down to the ground. Now, the next question is, why do we even bother with this? And let me show you. I just made a quick little chart. So what we have is we have eights, which is right here. And what we have is we have, if you're going to play this alternate stroke, you have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you can do an exclusive alternating pick on that. And what you're going to do for that, according to the Cracking the Code stuff, is you are going to play everything with a downward pick slant, which basically means that you are going to have the pick facing up. Okay, so the base of the pick is down, the tip of the pick is up. Now, if you're going to practice that, and you can practice it with a metronome, which is what I've been doing, at a slow tempo, so you really make sure that your pick's lining up really nice and you're playing cleanly, is to do this. So you just go down, up, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the trick is, when you do a downward pick slant, you want to rest the pick on the next string. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. The reason why we do that is to have an efficient stroke. After that, on the eighth one, what you're going to do is you're going to bring your pick down on the very bottom string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because of the upstroke, we are actually clear of the strings. All right. If you were to hold the pick just about any other way, according to Troy Grady, you would run into some problems with interference on the strings. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty simple. All right. Now the issue is when we get to sevens. So this little exercise on the bottom shows you that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now here's the deal. We don't end on our string cross on a upstroke. We ended on a down. So what I'm practicing on is I'm practicing on going between upward and downward. So on the first one, because the down is going to be the last note, we have to do an upward pick slant. So for example, like this, where the pick is facing down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The cool thing about that is, look at this. When I go down, my pick is free of the strings. If I were to do this with the downward pick slant like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's no way I can go down for the up because my pick's already down, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now watch this. I've transitioned to a downward pick slant right there. So I'm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm alternating between down and up. Okay? Now, this kind of leads to the ultimate point of, if you're playing an even number, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, whatever, you are going to do a downward pick slant. But if you do anything that's in an odd number, then what you're going to do is you're going to do an upward pick slant. Now, the issue becomes, if you're trying to do a consistent number, let's say 7, then it's going to actually alternate. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. All right? So a really cool lesson that I've been working on, I feel that it really helps my picking. One thing that I do is I just get a metronome, and I'll try the 7/8 just for now. Okay, so I'm in 7/8, this is my app, you can see it. So what I'm going to do, let me see if I can get this thing over to short, short, long. Short, short, long. Short, short, long. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And just work that with the upward and the downward pick slant. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you can work on it. Obviously, mine's still a work in progress. The big thing for me is just make sure that you don't, make sure you're not anticipating too much. That's a problem that I'm facing right now. So if you're going to start it and just be really methodical with it, start with the upward, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Transitioning to down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, so there's that. That's kind of a difficult one that I've, like I said, I've been working on. So I'd be curious to see how you guys work with it. Cheers.